Welcome back. Well, around the states, at least 11 attorneys general are now claiming the Obama administration is breaking the law with their so-called fixes to Obamacare. Quote, the fix is flatly illegal under federal constitutional and statutory law. We support allowing citizens to keep their health insurance coverage, but the only way to fix this problem-ridden law is to enact changes lawfully through congressional action. We're joined by one of those attorneys general who signed that letter, Sam Olens of the state of Georgia. Mr. Olens, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. So
My pleasure.
Can you tell us how you think the Obama administration has violated the law after Obamacare passed the Congress?
You know, the president has the responsibility to faithfully execute the laws. He does not have the ability to decline to follow the law. So there's been numerous Supreme Court cases on this issue, the last major one being Heckler versus Cheney in 1985, so that the administration can, on a case-by-case basis, sometimes decline to bring prosecution, but you can't in a wholesale fashion simply decline to follow law that's been passed by Congress and signed by the president.
And yet that's exactly what this administration has done time and again. By your definition, it seems a very cut-and-dry case of the administration flagrantly in public violating the law. What can be done about this?
Well, our founders did not want the courts to legislate from the bench, so they placed a high mark on being able to bring such lawsuits. And the legal term is standing. You need to show a significant injury. Now, sometimes that injury is not immediately apparent. It may take some time. So I'll give you an example. The insurers that set the premiums based on folks going to the exchanges rather than having all these waivers may sustain a loss, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, or a year down the road. When they sustain a loss directly related to those fixes and waivers, they would then have standing and the ability to sue HHS and the administration. But before you have an injury, you just can't sue simply because the law is not being followed.
Here's what confuses me as a political matter. The White House, the executive branch, is usurping powers reserved, by my understanding, for the legislative branch. They're doing the work of Congress and bypassing Congress in so doing. Why isn't Congress, as a group, flipping out?
Well, you know, by definition, you have one political party that's content for the president to take over, and you have the minority party that is challenging the president's actions. So as Congress is not working together saying, hold it, you know, Article 1 is Congress. We have a role in government, and this president's usurping us. We're not seeing that. Harry Reid is perfectly happy for the president to do his work.
And subverting the Constitution in the
Absolutely.
process. Thanks, Mr. Olens. I really appreciate your coming on this morning. Thanks for that.
My pleasure.
Crisp
Have a great day.
explanation. Thanks a lot.